Hi, welcome to Bryant Systems. I just want to talk to you today about my experience in the Apple store in Covent Garden. And what happened to me was I went in the Apple store in Covent Garden to buy the new iPhone, and I bought this new case in to help it keep charged, which is really, really good. Great product. I really, really love it. And then I bought this speaker. So the speaker is really, really good. One of the staff helped me to use this when I went in there for the third time. But what I want to talk about is Apple doesn't have a customer service. Now, I think that this is really, really bad. You know, we pay, £600-700 for our iPhone, £40 for the case. This was £169. And I've been an Apple user for probably 6 or 7 years. So when they brought out the iMac, I went out and bought the iMac. When they brought out the trackpad, I bought the trackpad for my iMac. And then on top of the trackpad, I bought the iPhone, that iPhone. And then I bought another iPhone, which is there. And then I bought an Air dock as well. And now I'm on a MacBook Air, which somebody got me as a present, a wonderful present, which I'm really, really grateful for. But what I don't understand is how can a multi-billion or million-pound company, I think it's billion now, how can a company like that in Covent Garden, the central part of London, where all the tourists go and people that are travelling to London and want to, buy products and stuff, and there's no customer service. Now, what happened to me when I was in the store? I chose the phone, which was great. The first guy that I was with was really, really brilliant. He really, really helped me, bent over backwards. He was a nice guy. He was trying to do more sales because I run my own business and stuff like that. But the second guy I got introduced to was to help me put in my codes and change the phone over to the new phone. Because I took in my old phone in which if you're taking your old phone, you get £150 off, in which to buy a new phone. And I knew I needed a new phone because the old phone was 2 years old and it was running slow, not working properly, and just playing up a lot. So as I was sitting there, the guy said to me, right, you need to put in your passcode to get onto the Apple program to download all my information back onto the phone. Right. So I'm not very good at remembering things, and I don't know how many of you out there are not very good at remembering things, but everything is saved on my computer. But I didn't go into the store with my computer, I went in there with the phone. So I proceeded to tell the guy that I couldn't remember my passwords. And he said, I will give you another 10 minutes in which to remember your passwords. And why can't you remember your passwords? I have to remember, 5 different passwords to use in Apple, at home, his mum's password and all this type of stuff. So he didn't even ask me. He didn't say, oh, I'm sorry that you can't remember your password. Why is that? Is it because you've got a disability? Is it because it's on your computer at home? He didn't say anything like that. So he was extremely rude to me and made me feel really uneasy in the Apple store. So I asked to see a manager. The manager come over. The manager was about 18, 19. She's a very young girl, which I ain't got a problem with, but she was young. And she took me in the stairwell to talk to me. Now, when this guy was going on about, he has to remember all his passwords, why can't I? There was 5 people sitting around the table. So it was really, really embarrassing, I'm not very good at remembering passwords. As we all know, anyone that uses the internet, you have a multitude of passwords to remember. And they say to you, don't make all the passwords the same, because if you do, you could get problems with that. So I found it really, really annoying that this guy would even say something like that when he's supposed to be in customer service. He should have said to me, oh, well, you can do it at home. It's quite easy. Do this, this and this. There's no problem. He shouldn't have insulted me when I was in the store after spending about £700 of my hard-earned money in the store. And then to not be taken into a consultation room or somewhere that was private in which to talk to the manager. I thought that was really bad as well. So then what I did was I posted all over the internet about Apple's customer service being so bad. So then I got an email from Apple wherever the other day saying that somebody will contact me in 2 days. Nobody has. Nobody's contacted me in 2 days, which I feel really frustrated about and really annoyed about. And I sent a letter to Apple, recorded delivery on Monday, and I've heard absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I feel that Apple's customer service is bad, and because of them reasons. One, the guy being rude in the shop. Two, the manager not dealing with it properly, in my opinion. Three, me sending the letter and having no reply. Four, having no reply from the email that they said that somebody from Covent Garden, Apple, will get in touch with me. So this hasn't happened at all. And I don't think it's fair that a company as big as Apple to say online they've got no complaints procedure. How can a company as big as Apple have no complaints procedure? There must be loads of people that maybe have a problem with Apple from time to time. And if there's no complaints procedure, how can how can they make the system better if they don't have a complaints procedure? It's absolutely terrible. A company as big as Apple, I just don't believe that a company as big as Apple would treat its customers like that. So I've now tweeted again. I've now posted on Facebook. I'm now doing this video. So let's see what happens. So stay tuned. I'll let you know when there's a result, and I'll let you know what the result is. But this guy that was really rude to me made my experience in Apple very, very uncomfortable. And I don't know whether I want to go in there again and spend money because of how he made me feel. Why would you even talk to somebody like that? I train clients and I'm a trainer, and so I would never talk to a client like that. I always investigate and find out, why can't you do that exercise? Oh, it's because I've got this injury, or because the movement pattern I haven't learned. So I teach them that movement pattern. So if that guy would have said to me, well, if you can't do it here, you can do it at home, there's no problem. He didn't have to insult me in front of 5 people. And sort of he didn't say I was an idiot, but he sort of implied that I was stupid because I couldn't remember my password. Now, I've spoken to a few friends about this, and they all say they can't remember their passwords. So I can't see why that guy should get away with talking to me like that and nothing happen, for one. And two, why is Apple allowing people like that to work for their company? That should never happen. Especially when you spend £700 in one day, like I did. So that's my rant about Apple. And I love Apple products. I've got no problem with the products at all. Sometimes they don't work properly, but you can go in there and get them fixed and stuff. I'm just having a gripe about the customer service after I spent £700 in the store, and to be treated like that, and for them not even to have a complaints procedure, for them to get in touch and then not get in touch at all, and then for me to send a letter and still have no interaction from them, not even a call. I just don't get it. Do Apple think nobody complains about their products or about their service that they're providing? Is it because they're just too big that they just don't care anymore? Like a lot of big companies now just don't care. And then they wonder why they're, slowly but surely the people revolt and start buying other products and not going back to their products. I know it's just like a really small thing with me spending £700, but it should be looked at. Doesn't matter how much money you spend, it should be looked at, it should be addressed, it should be assessed. It's not right that Apple treats people with no customer care area in which for you to complain. So I'm going to give it one more week, and if I don't hear anything, I'm going to get in touch with Watchdog. I'm going to get in touch with everybody in which to make a real bigger complaint, because, it's mounting up now. How could they not even send me an email? Or even call me and say, sorry, Mr. Bryant, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm Scott Bryant of Active Bryant Systems. I'm not saying that Apple products are bad. I'm saying that the customer service could have been much better. I shouldn't have been dealt like that. I feel wronged because I just couldn't remember my password. Okay, thanks very much. I'm Scott Bryant. Go to my website, Active Bryant Systems, at the bottom. Subscribe at the side. Contact me if you need help losing weight and getting in shape. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.